An estimated 29 million people in the United States have or regularly experience sinusitis, making it a very common condition. If you've ever dealt with sinusitis, you likely understand the desire to find effective remedies, and fast. One somewhat controversial remedy is avoiding certain foods that may aggravate or worsen sinusitis symptoms. This video will show you the 4 foods you may want to avoid with sinusitis and offers other tips to help manage your symptoms. What is sinusitis? Sinusitis, also known as a sinus infection or rhinosinusitis, occurs when the lining of your sinuses becomes inflamed and swollen. While there are many sinuses in the body, sinusitis generally refers to the sinuses connected to the nose, which are 4 spaces found just above and below the eyes. They're usually empty and contain a small layer of protective mucus to trap bacteria and keep the area moist. They also help humidify the air you breathe and help your voice resonate, which is why it may sound different when you have a cold. When you have sinusitis, your sinuses become blocked. That blockage can lead to the familiar symptoms of swelling, runny nose, pain or pressure, and difficulty breathing through your nose. Some limited research and anecdotal claims suggest that certain foods may worsen nasal congestion in those with sinusitis. Dairy. For many generations, dairy has been thought to promote the production of mucus and phlegm, which is commonly referred to as the milk mucus effect. However, some say this is just an old fallacy. One randomized, double-blind study including 108 people split participants into either a dairy group or a non-dairy group. The non-dairy group received soy milk and the dairy group received cow's milk for 4 days. Then, participants reported their symptoms. Participants in the non-dairy group experienced significant reductions in nasal mucus secretion compared with participants in the dairy group. The authors concluded that the milk mucus effect theory is plausible, but more research is needed. Another older study showed that allergic reactions to milk may increase the production of nasal polyps, which is a common cause of sinusitis. Still another study showed an increased incidence of chronic sinusitis in those with a milk allergy. Still, limited research exists on the topic. If you suspect that milk may be aggravating your symptoms, talk with a healthcare professional. They may recommend restricting dairy products to see whether your symptoms subside. However, if you do not have an allergy or sensitivity to dairy, there's probably no need to remove it from your diet. High sugar foods. A diet high in refined sugars, such as soda, candy, and baked goods, may exacerbate sinusitis symptoms by increasing inflammation. Some evidence suggests that high sugar diets may worsen sinus symptoms and increase inflammation in children with sinus symptoms, as well as that reducing consumption of added sugar may help improve symptoms and quality of life in this population. Additionally, some healthcare providers recommend avoiding refined sugar as a natural way to reduce sinusitis symptoms in adults. However, research is currently limited. Nevertheless, most experts agree that eating fewer refined sugars is beneficial for your health. Thus, if you want to try cutting back on sugar to see whether your symptoms subside, there's likely no harm in doing so. Foods high in histamine. Your body's white blood cells produce histamine to help fight potential allergens. Histamine is also found in a number of foods. In healthy individuals, histamine consumed through food is quickly broken down. However, those with histamine intolerance may break it down less effectively, leading to a buildup in your body. This buildup can lead to many symptoms, including those related to sinusitis, such as sneezing, nasal congestion, runny nose, and trouble breathing. Thus, if you have histamine intolerance, eating foods high in histamine may worsen your symptoms. Foods high in histamine include most processed meats like sausage, salami, and ham, dried or preserved fish and fish sauces, certain vegetables like tomatoes, avocado, and eggplant, dried fruit like raisins and apricots, aged cheeses, chocolate, fermented foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, yogurt, and vinegar, fermented beverages like kombucha and alcohol. Foods high in salicylates. Salicylates are generally beneficial compounds found in many foods, such as legumes like beans and lentils, vegetables like cauliflower and pickled vegetables, fruits like strawberries, watermelon, plums, and raspberries, grains like oats, corn, and buckwheat, and certain herbs and spices like rosemary, thyme, paprika, and turmeric. However, some people may be sensitive to these natural compounds. If you have a hypersensitivity to salicylates, you may experience unwanted side effects such as nasal polyps, rhinitis, and difficulty breathing. These symptoms may worsen your sinusitis.
That's it for today. Check out the channel for more health and weight loss content. You can also purchase our weight loss course. And please, like and subscribe to be notified of our next tip. See you next time.